All right, we got a quick market update. If you have noticed mortgage rates ticking up this week and it's freaking you out because you're trying to buy a house, girl, same. Here's what's going on. So we've got this whole war going on in Iran, which is not cool, but this is not a political post. The war in Iran has pushed oil prices higher, and when oil prices go up, it makes everything more expensive. Gas, shipping, food, you name it, more money. That creates something that's called inflation. Inflation is simply when your money buys you less because prices are rising. So like when we were kids and you could roll into Cumbies and get a Sprite for 75 cents, that same Sprite now costs $2.75. Here's why it hits mortgage rates. When inflation fears go up, investors demand higher return on their bonds, especially in the 10-year treasury, which is this whole mathematical thing that is way beyond my pay grade, so ask a mathematician on that. But mortgage rates directly follow this. And that's what we've seen over the last couple weeks. Rates are jumping back into the low sixes after briefly being in below six, and it's kind of just like volatile and all over the place, and people are freaking, which I totally get. So what can we expect going forward? If this conflict settles down and oil prices stabilize, we could see rates level back off or even come back down. But if inflation keeps rising or the war drags on, rates could stay elevated longer than expected. The bottom line on all of this is that global events really matter. And right now, they're one of the biggest driving factors of what's happening in the housing market. So make sure you're paying attention to what's going on in the news. I know a lot of us want to just like la 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 and check out, but you really need to be dialed in on what's happening in our national government as well as our global economy, because it's going to affect how much it's going to cost you to buy a house.